Virtualbox. Using Virtualbox Virtual Machine Manager is really easy. As you can see, the beauty of Virtualbox is having multiple operating systems within an operating system. I'm in Linux Mint right now, and I can have Windows Vista. Control F makes it full screen. Go within Windows Vista. I can have Windows 7. Control F will take me out of full screen. And then I can change to another Virtualbox. Switch over to XP if I wanted to. Change the properties of XP. Make it full screen. Control F will full screen. And just, if I wanted to minimize, I could just go down to the Virtual Machine Manager, Virtualbox Machine Manager. Minimize it. And since I have Windows Vista, Windows 7, and Windows XP running, and Kubuntu also, all at the same time, I can switch back and forth from desktops. Now you can do this within Windows 7 the same. Windows 7, of course you'll want to go to the website virtualbox.org. And download the latest host for Windows in Windows 7. Run the file, and as that downloads and installs, we'll come back to it when it's done. The file is done. It's finished downloading in my Windows 7 Virtualbox. I will go over to Windows 7. And install Virtualbox now that it's downloaded. Just like any install, just use next, next, and create a shortcut and install. And we'll pause it while we install that also. Okay, now that we have Virtualbox installed, we can start Virtualbox. And when you start Virtualbox, you'll click on New to start a new virtual machine wizard. You can read through the instructions there if you want. I'm going to start a new Virtualbox within Windows 7, and I'm going to have a Windows XP box within Virtualbox within Windows 7. You can do Linux, or you can do multiple operating systems as we've shown at first. So I'll just start with XP, change my size to about a gig of memory virtualized, and I'll use an existing hard disk I have. Usually you would create a new hard disk and it'll be a new VDI virtual disk image, but I've already created one, to save time because it takes 10 to 15 minutes each. I'll open the VDI. Pause. We'll use a new virtual machine, and we'll use a CD-ROM I have with Linux Mint 10 KDE. And this should work from the CD. It's booting from a CD-ROM. Just go through the screens. Actually, you'll start it once you're finished installing it. You'll have to find the actual CD drive. It is D, so that is the host drive. And then within Linux, within Windows 7 also, your CD will boot. And this is the way, this is actually Peppermint Ice, the CD I put in. And this is the way it'll boot on your computer if you use Peppermint Ice also, just booting. But you might as well use it in a Virtualbox, and that way you can close your Virtualbox at any time and go back to normal operation of your normal computer, whatever you have on your computer running. Of course, since I have Linux Mint, it is a little bit different within, since I'm using Windows 7 Virtualbox in Linux Mint. So I have a nested VirtualBox, basically, a VirtualBox within a VirtualBox. Back on Windows 7. Peppermint 1's booting. Pause until now. Peppermint Ice has started as a VirtualBox within Windows 7, and the pointer integration is there, so anything I do on Windows 7, if I go to my VirtualBox, then I can start. I'm automatically in Peppermint Ice, and I can use any program in Peppermint Ice just like it was a separate install. However, it is within the VirtualBox itself. Then I can close the entire Windows 7 VirtualBox, go back to my regular desktop. If I had a server, I could be running my server and doing multiple things within the desktop on Linux, on my regular Linux Mint desktop. And that's it.